So I want to take you guys into the Wayback Machine here. This is the old drive-in movie theater. It was called the Woodzo here in Newport, Tennessee. I was here 1 year ago this past February. It's January now, January of 25, and well, February of 24 I was here. I was coming down from Callaway's, is out yonder way, and I was heading out this way here. I was making my way down to Hot Springs, North Carolina last year, and point on further past that, I didn't know where I was going after that. It was pouring the rain. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. It didn't look anything at all like it does right now, and I needed a place to crash, and I was on the other side of the highway over there. Didn't know where I was going to be sleeping, so I saw this old place over here. When I first saw this place at nighttime, I thought it was an old barn. Right here's where I slept a year ago. Of course, the roof was in much better condition than what it is now. And you can see this right here was the old restrooms here. You can see the old toilets and the old sink, and certainly don't look anything like it did last year, that's for certain. And there was a lot more roof here, that's for certain. So I don't know if you guys really like my stories about my adventures, if you just like stories of things I find, or the imagination that I use out here. But if you guys like to hear stories of my travels and my adventures, look at that ladder up there. Look at that ladder. How on earth, seriously, but what'd you do? Catapult a rope to the other side and pull it up? How on earth did you get a ladder all the way up there? Well, that's one ladder nobody's gonna be stealing. Anyway, I had a dream that night when I was sleeping out here. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I have my metal detector, my old Knox with me, or they call it the Knox. It's called the Nocto Macro Simplex with me, and I brought that thing down from Indiana, Pennsylvania, and had carried that thing with me for about 3.5 years around the country. Anyway, that night when I was sleeping over there, I had a dream that I was going to be out here metal detecting this area out here. And when you know, the next morning when I woke up here, of course, it's cold and drizzly, and it's about 35, 40 degrees outside. No snow. It wasn't cold enough to freeze, but it was a bit brisk and a bit windy out that next morning. And there was a car parked. Oh, I say it was parked right about there where all that mud right there is turned up at. And there was a man out here metal detecting. Well, he saw me, and he swinging his metal detector, and he swung up till he got up to me. We met about halfway, right about here somewhere. Told him who I was, told him what I was doing, told him I'd been 13.5 years traveling the United States of America, and we made pretty good buddies pretty quick. And I asked him if he would care if I come out here and swung a metal detector with him. Now, when I was here last year, concession stand was still standing there. They've since knocked the concession stand down, and from what I understand, they've since taken a bulldozer over this ground right here and stirred up all the old treasure. So there ain't no telling what kind of treasures have been kicked up and moved around out here. The man told me he'd never found no silver, no gold out here, but he did find a lot of coins out here, mainly from the late 60s and 70s, 80s. So I reckon it's probably been about 20 years since this old drive-in movie theater has been shut down. We go right over here, try to get out from the swamp there. We go over here by the old where the concession stand used to be. Yeah, I got it. A mess anyways there. Yeah, wet left sock. Dadgummit. Let me go over here, look around, see if there's anything on the surface here that can be found. Maybe you guys can see it with me firsthand. Yeah, the concession stand was right here. of course, the movie room and all that stuff where they had the projector. Still a bit cold out here today. Well, not cold, just a little chilly. Yeah, you can see the blocks out here. Never know, might be an old Pepsi bottle laying around on top, an old RC bottle, old Coca-Cola bottle, Sprite, Mountain Dew. I don't see anything on the ground. Not even so much even old marble or anything out here. Oh, yeah, there's a piece of tile or something right there. I ain't messing with it. That's not treasure to me. You can see where the dirt movers have been around here. Well, that's just a brick. So, yeah, I don't see anything laying directly on the ground on top of the surface here. So, anyway, yeah, just a little memory of my travels. I'm happy you guys came along, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't see anything. I don't have a metal detector with me now. Metal detector is, well, it needs repairing. It needs to sit back to shop. So I'm going to walk around here a little bit. If I find anything, I'll let you guys know. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a nice day. Get out there, get on an adventure somewhere. And if the wind's bothering you, well, I guess the wind's just bothering you. Have a nice day. Get out on an adventure somewhere.